Do you see? Do you see? I have done it. I have done the thing. I have done this with your help. There's some sort of a hardware acceleration thing. But look at that. Do you see that? Do you see? We're actually going to be able to play this. We're actually going to be able to do this, folks. You can see my, there you go. Now you can't. Not that not that there's really anything secret there, but there. Now you can't see anything but the video. Oh, man. Hold on. All right. So the context here for anyone who maybe got a notification or for the YouTube thing is that I tried to get something to work so that I could watch these videos for the intermission before Act 5. And it kept not working, and I wound up having to restart Streamlabs OBS and mess with a bunch of things. I've got a headache, but I did it, and I got it working. So now we can watch these videos that are apparently related to what we just played, and experience the reality of... Okay, so right click, show controls, press play. So this is apparently going to be the public broadcast of what we just played. So if you guys are okay with this, it looks like it's about half an hour, which is actually just about time. And here we go. You guys ready? And I have stream chat in the... Actually, hold on. Let me move stream chat because I think it's going to be in the way. Pretend that I know what I'm doing. Scoot this over here. All right. Now. Ooh, this looks like public broadcast to me. Oh, see, that's... Oh, that's their logo from the beginning of the game, and also what you control. That's her.
It's Frida. This is your evening broadcast, 8192. Wow, it's really raining out there. Damn, I can really hear it from here. We have a few leaks. Put some pots and bowls under them. Thanks, Ron, for lending us your extra pots and bowls.
Oh my gosh.
I hope you had a good day despite the weather, although it was really nice earlier, huh? I had a good day today. I met a new friend. She's gonna join us in about a minute or so. Maybe you saw her earlier around lunch, or if you didn't get a chance to meet her, then you'll meet her in about a minute. Or if you met her already, but you still wanna hang out, I'm sure there's plenty that we can talk about. Wow, so this is broadcast 8192, is that right, Emily? Oh, wow, that's a lot of broadcasts. I came in around the 5s, so I've only been here for about half of them. And back then, in the 5s, let's see, I did Night Noise, and we had the Swap Show, and the Bird Show, that's right.
It looks exactly the same.
Dropping off tapes all the time, and
in the background.
Now it's just the evening broadcast. But yeah, no, it's not like I'm saying like we're in decline or anything like that. I love the evening broadcast. I think it was the first show we had on here. Yeah, so it's the spine of the station. Or maybe it's the heart. Or is it the skin? What part of the WEVP body do you think this is?
Oh my
Why
gosh.
don't you come on by and tell us about it? We're going to be here for another 30 minutes or so. Or if you don't want to brave the storm, you can always give us a call.
Oh no.
Same number as always.
Oh my god.
270
oh my god.
5556.
That is fantastic.
Okay, so we're going to start with a tape. This is an old one. It's one of mine. But maybe you haven't seen it, or if you've seen it, it's been a while, so maybe you've forgotten. So this is one I made several years ago, back when I was really into history, local history, the history of this place here. So in it, I share some of
The
my
sound
research and
effects.
some of my thoughts about some people that lived here a long time ago, but before the company, before the airstrip, like over 100 years ago. Okay, so I hope you enjoy it. Ready, Emily?
El pueblo de Nada llegó a caballo en octubre y su primer experimento fue liberar a los caballos. Llegaron de Florida. Antes de eso, de algún lugar en América Central. Pero ninguno de los que llegaron aquí habían vivido en América Central. La comunidad se reconstruyó a sí misma, persona por persona, en los años entre medio.
I don't understand.
El pueblo construyó docenas de estructuras durante su tiempo aquí. La única de esas estructuras todavía en pie
Cat.
es la que llamamos el databank de video, la cual construyeron con el propósito de ser una biblioteca.
Wait. Why was
Pero
I expecting
hasta
this
ese
to make
edificio
sense?
ha sido modificado y reparado extensamente. Probablemente ninguna de las estructuras presentes son originales. Las otras estructuras construidas por el pueblo fueron destruidas y recicladas durante su tiempo aquí.
Like, why was I expecting this to actually be, like, distant history?
La única razón por la cual conocemos de esas esculturas o cualquier otra cosa del pueblo es por las anotaciones detalladas que escribieron, sellaron y preservaron en la biblioteca. Este fue su credo. Todo
There's the
es
cat.
un experimento. Eran una comunidad científica.
Like, this
Ellos
sounds like a very
creían que los
modern
comportamientos
community.
humanos, físicos, sociales, psicológicos, emocionales, espirituales, todos estos comportamientos son fenómenos que se forman a base de su ambiente. Ellos cambiaban su ambiente, observaban los efectos en su comportamiento, luego hacían más cambios y así seguían experimentalmente. Así que lo único que conservaron fueron sus anotaciones. Estaban dispuestos a abandonar cualquier cosa, en cualquier momento, a causa de que sus datos apoyaban el cambio de su ambiente, o a veces solo por saber qué pudiese ocurrir. No sabemos cuál fue su experimento final, el que los deshizo, pues no quedó nadie para anotar.
Like, I was expecting this to feel like the real world. I don't know why.
Probablemente fue una catástrofe moral y no una falla de salud o seguridad. Si hubiesen experimentado con alguna receta o una nueva escultura y los hubiesen envenenado o enterrado, seguramente alguno de esos científicos hubiese escrito algún documento justo antes de morir. Así de fuerte fue su compromiso al proceso. No, debe haber sido algo que socavó su fe en el proyecto, completamente.
There's that cat again. It's the same photos every. What? What even just happened?
Right, exactly. And even then, it's not even the same as real toothpaste.
The.
Oh, okay. Hi. So I hope you enjoyed that video. Like I said, that was from like several years old. I can't remember exactly.
I enjoyed it very much.
Oh, thank you, Maya.
Oh, she's just like awkwardly
I
looking.
didn't catch the ending. What happened to them?
Oh, right. We don't really know. That's sad, right? Do you think that's sad?
Oh, well, no, I don't think so. In fact, I think it's rather common. When a society collapses, everything gets very muddled, I think. Nobody remembers to write everything down.
Right. They might have bigger problems.
Or historically, I think, they might have been conquered. Conquerors don't usually preserve their subjects' records.
Oh, right. Wow.
Awkward.
Do you think it's sad?
Yeah.
Why do you think so?
Oh, I don't know. I'm sentimental.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
She's
hi, everybody. This is our guest, Maya. If you're watching us at home,
She's
you
like,
probably
this is awkward.
met Maya earlier today. She was kind of, doing the rounds, right?
That's right.
And then we had a meal together.
It's very nice. Thank you.
But for those of
Doing
you
the
who maybe
rounds?
didn't get a chance to meet Maya or who
How
maybe didn't
small
get
is
to hear all
their
about
community?
your project, Maya, would you mind telling the folks at home a little bit about yourself?
Yes, sure.
So what do you do?
Oh, well, I'm an artist.
She's nervous
Just like you.
looking at the
Just
camera.
like everybody here, I think. Everybody I met here today is an artist.
Right, everyone's an artist.
Oh, right, but also
Yeah,
here.
everyone who ever lived. It's part of being human.
Yeah, I agree. But when I ask someone here, what do you do? They always say, I make videos of trees, or I'm working on an opera, or I maintain the Sandine image processor. No one ever says, I'm an electrician, or I'm a grocery bagger, or I'm an office manager here.
Right.
Is it an artist colony?
Oh, no. Maybe ad hoc. Well, we all came here for the station, basically, to work on the station. There were some folks here at first who had straight jobs for a while. Then they left, or they switched over. And then the company pulled out, but they had to keep the station going for legal reasons.
Oh, you have a corporate patron.
No, not really. They don't maintain anything, and they don't really pay for anything. Except for the one power line. Maybe you saw it coming in from the forest?
Oh, right. I followed it out here.
Oh, of course. Of course, it's the only way to find this place. So they can't tear that down, and they can't shut down the station, but they don't really maintain this place against the weather.
Oh,
or
this is
regular
interesting.
wear and tear.
Okay.
Sounds precarious.
That's the word for it. Right. So you came to see the mounds.
Yes,
So
exactly.
awkward.
The mounds. To summarize, I'm an artist, and I work with earth as my medium. I make piles of dirt, very large piles of dirt.
Mountains.
Well, hills, let's say. And I'm working in the tradition of some of the people who used to live here in this land hundreds, even thousands of years ago, and built great mounds of earth.
Native Americans.
Yes, pre-colonial. Some of their works have been wiped out over time, but it's a testament to their ingenuity and craftsmanship how many of these mounds have survived hundreds, even thousands of years. I travel a lot in this region, and I make sketches of these surviving mounds, which is how I heard about you and your beautiful ancient mounds that you have surviving right here in this town.
This town doesn't have a name.
So I parked my car and followed the power line through the woods,
Okay.
which was about 2 days' walk from wherever I was. I followed directions.
All alone. Brave.
Well, I was worried about bears.
Oh, right. Yeah, we haven't seen those around in a while.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they used to be a big problem, but I don't know. I guess they found somewhere else to congregate. Oh, yeah, so we're going to put on another tape. Will you stick?
We know where the bears went, guys. Oh boy. The bears were relocated. That is correct, Miss Insanity. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. That's just really amusing. Yeah, why are the bears on floor 2 instead of in the forest where they're supposed to be? Also, like, their floors at floor 3. Okay, I don't remember clearly. Okay, we have to pause for a minute because this is really. They were relocated, right? I guess so. Somebody was handling the relocation. Okay, so I had kind of assumed that all of this weird stuff that was happening was connected to Kentucky, where we live and or drive through. The part, sorry, we're just going to talk about this for a bit. The town where the gas station is, and where Shannon is from, and where the mine is, and all of that stuff, which, like, there's a highway, there's roads, there's people, there's weird, surreal stuff all over the place, but it feels like it's grounded in a real space. So when we get, and, like, the museum of dwellings is weird, but it almost feels like weirdness encroaching on mundanity. And I guess I assumed that, like, when we took those tests to get money while we were at the river, like, it's been really, really unclear to me, like, where reality that's close enough to reality that I can be like, all right, this is technically our world with some magic woven into it. And then, like, this, like, stuff that's, like, totally weird and surreal, but it was kind of like above ground, below ground. Above ground was kind of functionally rooted in reality, and below ground was not. But then, like, you keep finding these really strange people and these, like, strange things, like just randomly having a radio, a phone line that you can call in, and get information from, underground, the phone lines, a former train station that got flooded and now is where radio operators or telephone operators connect people, and just, like, none of it makes any sense. And I guess it's not supposed to, because even, like, the place where those people are from and keep talking about and stuff, like, because, like, why is there a ghost of Emily in the basement of the gas station playing D&D with those other two dudes? Like, they go to a museum and talk about the works that were done by, like, it feels like reality is unraveling at the seams, and I'm trying to make any of it make sense, and it doesn't, and that's fine, but the natural inclination of the brain is to try to make things make sense. So that's really interesting, because, like, here we have, I feel like this is a person from reality stepping into whatever the strange location is that I thought was that city, but is very, or town, is very clearly not. Yeah, see, Miss Insanity, I don't know that yet. I haven't yet gotten any information about that in the game. So this is me kind of puzzling through it and trying to make sense of it. And kind of coming to that conclusion for the first time, because I've been trying to figure out how it all fits together. And this right here is the first anything in the entire game that gives any context for the town, which I assume will be in Act 5. But at this point, I would never have thought they were ghosts. Nothing about them has given any impression to me that they are ghosts. But, I mean, I guess if that's speculation that people have after they play the game, is it all right with you guys if I wait to hear about the speculation people have after they beat the game until I beat the game? Because I don't know how much, like, I like to experience games for myself rather than hearing partway through what people's theories are about things, especially if it's a game like this where there's a lot that feels very ambiguous partway through. I enjoy the ambiguity, and then I like kind of having some time to develop my own theories rather than knowing immediately before I get to that point what other people think. Because for me, the fun of a game that's a puzzle like this is to unravel the puzzle. Otherwise, I won't play the game and I'll just listen to what other people have to say, which I'm obviously choosing not to do. So I'm going to go back to watching this, but I will request that you please not share people's theories after they beat the game until I beat the game. Because I want to experience the game for myself and not experience someone else's experience of the game. That's why I'm playing it. I'm going to go ahead and go back to watching some of this.
Stick around, Maya?
Absolutely. I'm not going anywhere in this storm.
Right, no one's going anywhere in this storm. Okay, so the next video we're gonna watch is a new one, actually. I haven't even seen it yet, but Ron brought it in this morning, and he's gonna come out in a couple of minutes to tell us more about it, but we're just gonna watch it first so we can get the full effect. But I will tell you the title because he wrote it on the box. Ron calls this video Wild.
Ah, okay, that's the context of that. This is a dog that looked very much like someone's pet. I'm really not sure.
So, okay, Ron, anything that you
That
want
was
to tell us
awkward.
about that tape?
Yeah. Everything on that tape was wild.
His glasses.
Really? Everything?
Wild stuff indeed.
Even the horses?
Well, everything on that tape was wild.
Were the horses wild? I thought those were the horses here.
Oh, the neighbors? Oh, we call the horses here the neighbors.
I really like that name.
I didn't recognize that one. I don't think there's any wild horses anymore.
I see that indicates that she knows all of the horses nearby.
Oh, well, they've all been domesticated.
Are the neighbors domesticated?
We don't own them. No, they're feral.
Oh, right. Well, in your documentary, you had said that the people who used to live here had freed their horses.
Exactly. But you can free your pet cat, but it won't turn back into a panther.
Right. What about the dogs?
Yeah, Ron, was the dog wild?
Everything on that tape was wild.
He just
Wild to me.
his little hand gesture.
I guess it's a matter of perspective.
Well, I don't think I agree, but hey, it's time for the weather. Well, I can tell you it's gonna be pretty wild.
Oh my God, we
I
get
can
to
hear it
see
from here.
the cool
it's
special
getting
effects.
pretty intense out there. Do you get storms like this often?
More and more.
Oh, right.
All right, we're gonna go over to the weather report with Elmo, and lucky us, we have Serrano Cole to add a little bit of drama musically. Oh, and I hear he's gonna be over at the Rum Colony if you want to get a drink after
So
the show.
that means that they can
All
go
right, let's go live.
I guess
to
they've got
Elmo with the weather report.
the spiral staircase. Okay, so you can see his music. Oh man. Okay. Okay. I was wondering how much of this is going to be like actually, wow. I wonder what it was like for the game creators to make a part of their game in real life. You know? Nobody else seemed at all weirded out by anything that was happening, just Emily. I kind of wonder, like, where is Emily from? Like, where are any of them from? It looks... Yeah, like, none of them seem at all perturbed by it. Drowned quarter folks head to the hangar. Like, what is drowned quarter? Like, what is the drowned quarter? Do they mean... Is this like a thing that happens regularly? Ron, you should let the horses... Get the horses inside. Huh.
Thanks, Elmo and Serrano. So next we have a selection from the video data bank.
Oh, I thought it was
You're gonna like
Cyrano.
this one, Maya. This one's about caves.
Oh no.
Local caves. We played this one a lot. It's pretty cool.
Oh no.
But we have a phone call. Should we get it now or should we wait up? We'll get it now. Okay.
Oh no.
Hello, WEVP.
Hey Rita, it's me. Jeff with it. Remember you called it's Jeff with a G, but the first time I got in the air you called me G off by accident. You know, I still remember that. So you could still, but it's Jeff with a G.
Oh my god.
Can you say? I was gonna tell you say hi to Maya and Ron, but Maya and Ron, you could probably hear. Hey Maya, hey Ron. You didn't know if anybody got my last message I left.
Oh
on
my gosh.
voicemail. But I was like, you know, I was talking about those raccoons. They keep eating my garbage.
Is he gonna go on this whole time?
I've been watching them eat my garbage because he just would say, should I go out there? They tapped on the window and they would just look at me. And I said, well, maybe it would, like, is this like, remember there was a movie, The Circle, was a Circle of Life. I said, maybe this is the Circle of Life for my garbage.
I assume Circle of Life is talking about the Lion King.
I named one of them first Bumbles because he was a bit of a bumbler.
So Ron is having a hard time staying awake.
And then I called him Banana Peel Face, but those aren't nice names.
Banana Peel Face.
And I call another one Milk Toes. Milk Toes, I think, is the sweetest one.
The special guest is just like, what is going on? She looks
her toes look like milk.
so awkward.
So, but I was thinking about making a book about them, like maybe a children's book.
Ron is sleeping.
Like, remember the Garbage Pail Kids? These would be like I couldn't call them the Garbage Pail Raccoons. So I don't know if you got my message. Because things have changed, and now I feel good about the raccoons. Not quite my friends, because I did try to go out there. And they just gave me this look because they said, Bumbles, it's me, Jeff with a G. So there's that. And then there's I like walking so much too during the day because it was not much to do. But
Oh my god.
I wait for your show.
How long does this go on?
I go for walks when I'm not watching the raccoons. And one time I was in, I saw this shining, in this grass, and then I kept going, and it was like, oh, there's something twinkling. And I dug through these bushes, one of which was, unfortunately, was poison ivy. I
Oh
can
no.
read your mind. And it's this glass, I think they used to call them baubles. It's not a bubble, it's like a glass thing. I can't figure out what it is. It's still got some dirt on it.
Oh.
Because I'm having trouble with my water. I don't know if you like it. I think it was double paying my consolidated power bill and not paying my water bill. I don't know why they can't just combine those things. But so I'm having trouble with my water. So I can't wash it off. I think I'm gonna bring it down to the stream. But it's a very strange piece of glass.
Oh god.
I can't tell if it's like part of like an industrial thing. I mean, it fell from a spaceship maybe.
Oh my gosh.
Or if it's worth it. I can bring
Okay.
it. Like, again, I would love to come by the studio if you'll have me. I could bring this by and we could talk about it. Or I could wash it in your sink at least.
Timeline wise,
Because I do have to figure out the water thing.
like, did this just
But I
happen?
don't know where to go because it's a bit, like, how do you go if it's a P.O. box? Where do you go? And they don't have it, their number again is like those.
She looks
keep
so
pressing
uncomfortable.
zero, it doesn't work, and I don't.
She looks so uncomfortable.
Hello? Was that the storm or is it the damn phone lines? Man, they're really flaky. Business as usual.
He has a really soothing voice.
That's Jeff. He's a regular caller.
He's asleep.
Oh,
The camera.
let him sleep. Okay, well, let's.
Wonder
play
what was
the
on
tape.
his. What was on his
This is
hat?
Cave art. It's a classic around here.
Okay.
I'm excited.
Oh man. Okay, we'll see how this goes. Oh, it's not actually a cave. It's the echo. At least that looks a lot like the echo to me. It's got a similar visual effect happening. I don't know what that's called. Okay, so there's an airplane flying through the echo. I don't know. No, it's flying through time and space. This is cool. And I like the music. It's very cool looking. Oh man, Kenny. We're watching the public access video style videos that the Kentucky Route Zero team made to because there's a public access TV station in the game and they made a video of that section of the game. See, look, it looks like the Echo. Doesn't that look just like the Echo? I don't know what that's called, but that thing where like they have like a bunch of different lines to like show you that it's 3D. So there's some stalagmites because it's on the ground. Yeah, this totally looks like it's flying through the Echo. Except now it's gone trippier instead of more like the Echo, which is a location in the game. I really like this music a lot. The zero. Thank you, Stolen Light. No, the Echo is the river. The zero is the weird circular underground space. Thank you. Oh man, it is an interesting game, Kenny. No, that's true. Oh. I think at this point, basically, they're just like, here's a really cool visual, like a music video. Do you want to enjoy it? And I'm like, sure, I'll enjoy it. So should we watch the Junebug video after this? I assume that this is just going to keep going for a while and then the lights are going to turn off because that's, I think, what happened. Was there more? Is there more public access video coming after this? Or does the power get cut off suddenly? I'm trying to remember. You would think I just played through that section like half an hour ago. You would think I remember it, but I don't. Oh, this is very, like, almost ominous feeling. That's cool. Like, I want to, like, make sense of these shapes, but, like, that's not really how it works. It's just, like, a bunch of abstract visualizations. Oh, that's right. Okay, so we'll get to see Weaver. Oh, that'll be interesting. Okay.
That was great.
I like that one. It kind of...
See, there's the public broadcast.
Wow, so just completely?
Yeah, just completely flooded.
Oh, wow.
Pass Ron on the way in. He's gonna take a look and see if there's anything he can do.
Will they be okay?
Ron knows what he's doing. He used to be a firefighter.
It's a little bit different though, right?
I guess.
Oh, thanks.
I brought my work.
Oh, good. Nikki reads her poetry. It's a weekly feature of our broadcast.
Great. I look forward to hearing it.
Yeah, I just hope
She's
that
so-
we can keep going. We lost power a little while before, right?
Better get started then.
All right.
To the out-of-towner. What eagle flew you to your final bed? It was not men who brought you there to sleep. The men who left you bloodied then and fled had chosen mud and muddy-watered creek. Did wild turkeys gobble dote and care and wipe the moss beneath your eyelids clear? Did cardinals pull the twigs out from your hair and wash your hands and
Here we go.
your
Male school and these magnificent tragic horses go underground as deep as you can go. The air is cool and the earth is damp. And when you close your eyes, you are surrounded by the dead. Remember where that is. You'll find your way from there. I think this place is what you're looking for. Some of it will wash away soon, but I think you'll be happy here. Even without the male school and these magnificent tragic horses. Huh. Huh. Okay. Well, that was okay. So apparently there's one more video. There's a video that is the Junebug video. Okay. Okay, excellent. Hold on just a second. We're gonna play it back from the beginning. Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, so Weaver's trying to help, obviously. I wonder who she's talking to. So without them like, and how did she get, I guess she must have gone through, like, did we go through the zero to get to the Echo? And then from the Echo up to this town, the town? And like, apparently normal reality can get to the town. It's just, you have to follow power lines and take a 2-day walk to get to there. There's more videos than that? My goodness. This is not the music video? What is this then? Do we want to watch this? Because I will watch these videos if you guys want. Static between stations? Okay. See, it's funny though, because the WEVP makes me think of Weaver. Court-ordered grants. Yes, that's how grants usually work.
Welcome to Night Noise with Rita. I'm your host, Rita.
So tonight we have Junebug, and they're going to sing Static Between Stations, live from WEVP TV.
She looks super 80s. Super 80s. Wow. Oh my god, Johnny is the cutest thing. He is so precious. Look at Johnny. I really like her music. So here we've got the God, Johnny, he's so awkward. Look at the dancing. She's very shiny. Yeah, Junebug is the name of the band. I like her wig. Oh my god, the video. Like, the thing is, like, there's a certain coolness to them, but also they're both really awkward in their own ways. Junebug comes across as a more ethereal performer in the game. But knowing that they're both, like, basically robots who've had to make up themselves. Oh my gosh, Mystic Insanity, that's really cool. Yeah, well, this whole video is intentionally, I think, very 80s because Rita looks super 80s. She's got the big hair. She's got the blue eyeshadow. There's a lava lamp, which I think is technically late 70s, but still, like, it's interesting because I don't know that that's accidental, and I kind of wonder then when does Kentucky Route Zero take place? And how old is Rita, and how long have things kind of been like are they looping? Has the town that is so apparently detached from reality, like, does time not flow normally there? Because I will totally buy that Junebug and Johnny, because Junebug was in the play that the college puts on. They mentioned Junebug coming to perform. Right, but lava lamps, I mean, I guess, because the play that God, I'm really blanking on names, but a bunch of named characters were all part of, all of them. Carrington is he the director, and what's her name, who then works at the Bureau of Reclaimed Spaces, she and just a bunch of them, like. And I don't remember who wrote I guess the person who wrote the play. I don't know, because they mention Junebug coming to perform and how Junebug is late. And Junebug is always late. So you kind of wonder, like, how long has Junebug been there doing her Junebug thing? because I was kind of surprised to encounter Junebug and be like, wait, but is this the same Junebug? But given that Junebug is a robot, she could be around for decades. Yeah. I don't know. It is interesting, and I don't know how literally and literally to take it. Like, I could just kind of roll with it, which is kind of what I've been doing. It's just kind of be like, oh, okay. Reality and time are like constructs here that we don't need to tell our story. But then I'm kind of like wondering, like, is this going to tie back into reality? Because if this is tied to reality, like, then there has to be some sense to the way that their reality connects to the unreality. And I don't know, like, I was just kind of going with the flow, but now that we're like above ground, and then Ezra's brother is a giant bird who carries houses back and forth between a museum and the woods in real reality. And we rode on that giant bird over real reality. And there's like a tree that's always on fire. And like, you know, I don't know how real reality is in this game, you know? So I'm really curious because they have tied things together in the past when I thought they weren't going to, or explained things in the past when I thought they weren't going to. So I have literally no idea what Act 5 is going to do on that front, because there's so many things up in the air and there's so much ambiguity and uncertainty. I will say one of the things that I don't know if complaint is quite the right word, but one of the things that was tricky for me, or that has been tricky for me, has been not feeling emotionally connected to the characters. But apparently I'm more emotionally connected to the characters than I thought I was, kind of. And I feel like the ones that I'm not connected to are maybe ones that I wasn't supposed to be connected to because they were kind of passing through. I obviously had an attachment to Conway. He's a very tragic character. An extremely tragic character. I like Shannon a lot, and I like that I feel like I've got a sense of her personality. Like, she's very practical. She tries to be solid and reliable and has a really good sense, I think. And I like Junebug. She's interesting because she kind of has this like cool, mysterious rock star vibe going on, but she's also kind of a little weird and cold because she's a robot. But whereas Johnny is just precious. I'm so glad that he looks so cute and awkward in this video. Like, I just want to give him a hug and he would be so confused, but also I think kind of happy. Maybe so, Blue Glass. Maybe I'd had time to just kind of settle with the characters. Or maybe that I needed more story around, or maybe it was just like some of those little bits. But like, I find Johnny adorable, and I want Ezra to join their bands because he needs a family to belong to, and Johnny desperately wants somebody to take care of. And they could be weird and cute and surreal, and who knows how that will play out. I don't know that Ezra would stay with them for the rest of his life, but he could pass a few years. He could grow up in a traveling band with 2 robot people. And I do like Shannon, and I've liked Shannon all along. Shannon is definitely the straight man character in this world of everybody. Like, she has tragedy in her backstory without question. She has direct connections to, for example, Weaver. But she's the most normal person in the entire game. And I guess as much as Conway's who we start with, I guess Shannon is actually the central figure of the story, which makes sense. I mean, Weaver is a huge element in the story, and Weaver, like I said, is directly connected to Shannon. So I have literally no idea. We may beat it next week. Maybe. I don't know. But that was a fun and interesting experience, and I'm looking forward to figuring out what Act 5 is. and hoping at this point that some of the characters will have happy-ish endings. This is, I don't think, going to be a game in which, like, everyone's like, yay! Except, obviously, Conway is not like, yay. The thing is, like, Conway would probably be like, yes, I got a satisfying ending. And I'm like, no. No. And Shannon's like, no. Yeah, okay, well, we'll see how this goes. Which I guess means I should probably start thinking about what we're going to do next on Thursdays. Play some Celeste. Maybe we should play some Celeste. See if I can do it. Yeah, it's okay. Mostly it's just, I mean, I guess the era that we are living through right now is emotionally stressful for everybody. And I am going through a particular, like, I am dealing with some stuff right now that's really kind of come to a head over the weekend. So, like, I've been kind of a little bit stressed. And I'm, like, physically having some potential health issues too, so I'm just like, I'm a little bit more high strung than I'd like to be. Yeah, no, this was cool stuff, and there is extra stuff. Yeah, well, I've just assumed that me playing Celeste is just going to be assist mode the whole way through. I have no pride against that. I will be shocked if I can beat any of it without assist mode, but we'll find out. But yeah, no, there was definitely enough stuff here that I think is very much worth having seen, that brings things to light and makes it easier to notice weirdnesses than just playing through the game section. So thank you. I'm going to have chopped up this stuff, putting it on YouTube. So for anyone watching this from YouTube, I apologize if it's a bit of a mess. Yeah, Neodymium, we finished what we just watched. Act 5 will be next week. We're about to shut down. I'm sorry. We just watched some of the public access videos that go between Act 4 and Act 5. And we will be playing Act 5 next Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern. And then if we beat it, I guess we'll play Celeste or something. I don't know. I'm confused. Dance. All right, folks. Well, thank you so much for coming by and sticking with me as things have been kind of ups and downs and weirds. And I will see you lovely people. At least, hopefully, some of you. I will see you next week. So take care of yourselves. Remember, tomorrow is Friday. I hope for you guys Friday is a good day and that you enjoy your weekend. Stay safe. Take care of yourselves. And send a note to somebody who makes you happy to talk to. Yeah. Good night.